Have you ever noticed how a certain color can, like, totally shift your mood?
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you walk into a blue room and you just feel this, like, wash of calmness or red get your heart pumping.
Yeah.
Today we were talking all about color psychology.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it's the study of how colors affect human behavior and emotions.
So interesting.
Yeah, and we're going to, like, uncover how color has this sneaky power in our everyday lives.
It really does.
Yeah.
Colors are so much more than just like pretty shades, you know? They have
Yeah.
a deep psychological impact.
Uh-huh.
They can trigger emotions, shape how we see things,
Yeah.
and even sway our decisions, often without us even knowing it.
So it's not just me.
No, not at all.
Like, there's a reason why I'm drawn to certain colors depending on, like, how I'm feeling.
Yeah,
Okay, so
exactly.
there is something to that.
Yeah, there really is.
Okay.
And while there are these cultural differences, right,
Yeah.
there are some pretty universal color associations.
Like a universal language.
It's like this unspoken language that speaks to our emotions.
Ooh. I like that. Okay, so let's, like, decode this language.
Okay.
Starting with red.
Okay.
It's always been the color of, like, passion and excitement to me. They're like, look at me energy.
Yeah, red is definitely a showstopper.
Yeah.
It's the color of the heart fire action.
Uh-huh.
It demands attention and triggers this like primal response in us. Think of how it's used for warnings.
Right.
Like stop signs to signal danger.
Mm.
But it's also the color of love and seduction, you know?
Yeah.
Used to evoke desire and passion.
Which explains why it's so classic for brands like Coca-Cola.
Absolutely.
It's all about that, like, boldness and that energy.
It's that bold, energetic vibe.
Yeah. But could too much red be overwhelming?
Oh, for sure.
Like almost aggressive?
Yeah, it can be a double-edged sword, right?
Right.
While it energizes and excites,
Yeah.
too much of it can lead to anxiety
Okay.
or even aggression.
So moderation.
Moderation is key. It's about using it strategically to get that impact you want.
Okay, speaking of balance,
Ah.
let's move on to blue.
Okay.
Blue. I always think calmness, peace,
Yeah.
even like dependability.
Yeah, blue is the color of the ocean, you know?
Yeah.
It gives you this sense of vastness, tranquility, and stability.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that it's associated with trust and security professionalism.
Like so many financial institutions and tech companies use blue,
Totally.
like Facebook, IBM.
Yep, those are great examples.
Yeah, it's all about being reliable, trustworthy.
That's it.
But I've also heard that blue can be a little cold or distant.
You're right.
Like, is that true?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
Like, while blue is great for creating that sense of calm and security, too much of it can backfire.
Okay.
It can come across as aloof, impersonal, even depressing in some cases.
So again, it's all about finding that right balance.
Balance is key with all of these colors.
Yeah, this is making me rethink my all-blue bedroom decor.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little.
All right, so we've got red for passion, blue for trust. What about yellow?
Okay.
That burst of sunshine.
Yeah.
I always think happiness, optimism, warmth.
Yellow is the color of sunlight in springtime. It's naturally uplifting
Yeah?
and energizing,
Mm-hmm.
evokes feelings of joy, creativity, and warmth. It's also known to stimulate mental activity
Red.
and encourage communication.
That makes sense. Why, like fast food chains like McDonald's, they
Exactly.
use yellow.
Yeah.
It's cheerful, inviting, maybe even makes you a little impulsive.
That's a great point.
Right.
Yellow has this playful, spontaneous side. It grabs your attention, which is why it's often used for taxis and warning signs too.
Right.
But just like any color too much can be a bit much.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it can lead to anxiety, even visual fatigue.
So you got to use yellow strategically.
Yes.
Highlight, accentuate, but not necessarily like take over.
Think of it as a splash of sunshine to brighten things up.
Okay, I like that. Not a floodlight that washes everything out.
Right.
Okay, this is so interesting.
It is, right.
I never realized how much thought goes into using color.
There's a lot of strategy involved.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
Let's dive into green.
Okay.
That calming world of green.
Right.
It's the color of nature,
Mm-hmm.
growth, renewal.
Yeah.
It evokes a sense of peace, harmony, and balance.
I instantly think of like forests and rolling hills.
Yes.
No wonder it's popular with brands that want to be seen as healthy, sustainable,
Yeah.
tranquil.
Yeah, exactly.
Like very zen.
Very zen.
Yeah.
Green has a calming effect on both the mind and body. It's been shown to reduce stress, promote healing, even improve concentration.
Really?
Yeah, and there's such a wide range of greens.
Yeah.
You've got vibrant lime to like deep forest hues, each with its own little nuance.
Like how Starbucks uses that specific shade of green
Yes.
to signal freshness, nature calm in your busy day.
It's like, come in, relax, enjoy a coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Their choice of green really changes the message.
Right.
Lighter greens feel more energetic, youthful.
While darker greens are more sophisticated and stable.
So if I'm going to a job interview at like a cutting-edge tech company, I should maybe swap my navy suit for a forest green one. To project that growth and innovation.
That's an interesting thought.
Right.
It wouldn't hurt to consider the message your clothes are sending.
Wow, this is making me rethink my whole wardrobe.
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay, but before we go on a shopping spree, let's explore purple.
Ooh, purple.
It's always fascinated me.
It's a great color.
Yeah.
It's the color of royalty, mystery, creativity.
Yeah.
It's associated with power and spirituality.
For centuries.
For centuries, yeah.
Like, historically, purple dye was so rare and expensive.
Right.
It was like a symbol of wealth just for emperors and kings.
It was reserved for the elite.
That explains why it still has that air of luxury and exclusivity.
Absolutely.
Like, you see it used for high-end brands, elegant designs, anything that wants to feel magical and sophisticated.
Like it has its own aura.
It really does.
Yeah.
Purple has this mystique about it.
Yeah.
It's associated with intuition, imagination, and a connection to the spiritual realm. And of course, it's a favorite for brands like Hallmark. Known for their luxurious feel and focus on meaningful connections.
But what about like the lighter shades of purple?
Oh, yeah.
Like lavender. That feels so different from the deep royal purples.
Lavender's a great example of how just a slight shift in hue can completely change the emotional impact of the color.
Right.
It's so soothing and relaxing, often used in aromatherapy, and to create calm spaces.
Right.
Think lavender-scented candles and sleep products, all about promoting peace.
No, I want a spa day.
Yeah, who doesn't love a spa day?
Okay, but before we get too relaxed,
Right.
we have more colors to uncover.
Let's do it.
Like what about orange?
Okay.
That vibrant burst of energy.
Yeah, orange is this fascinating blend of red's passion and yellow's joy.
Interesting.
It radiates warmth, enthusiasm, creativity.
Yeah.
It's associated with playfulness, adventure, and a zest for life.
Orange is definitely the life of the party.
Yes, it is.
I see why brands like Nickelodeon love orange.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, with their fun and energetic programming.
Yeah, it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Orange is also known to stimulate appetite.
Really?
And encourage social interaction, which makes it popular for restaurants and food brands.
Oh, interesting.
But like any bold color, too much can be overstimulating.
Right.
So you want to find that sweet spot where it enhances things without overwhelming the senses.
So it's like that friend who's great at a party, but not someone you want to be trapped with in an elevator.
That's the perfect analogy.
Right.
It's about using orange to add energy and enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Not to overload your senses.
This is giving me so much to think about. Okay, we've explored a lot of vibrant colors.
Yeah.
What about the more like understated colors?
Oh, yeah.
Like black. Black to me is always powerful, sophisticated, a little mysterious.
Yeah, black's interesting because it's both the absence of light and the combination of all colors. It represents power, elegance, authority, timelessness. Think about classic black attire.
Okay.
Like a little black dress or a tuxedo. Always chic, always in style.
It's the ultimate power move.
It is.
I always feel more confident in a black outfit.
Yeah.
But I can see how too much black could be intimidating or even depressing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially in like certain environments.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Well, black is a strong color.
Yeah.
It can evoke feelings of sophistication and exclusivity, but it can also be associated with sadness, mourning the unknown.
Right.
It's a color that demands respect and can be used to create drama and mystery.
It's a color with a lot of depth.
Yeah.
I think of like high-end brands,
Right.
luxury cars, anything that wants to project that image of power.
Yes. It instantly elevates things.
Yes.
It really does. Black has a way of adding elegance and refinement.
Yeah.
But like any color, it's all about context and balance. Too much black can feel heavy oppressive, even a bit sinister.
Yeah.
It's a color that commands attention.
Right.
And should be used intentionally.
This is giving me a whole new appreciation for the color black.
I like that.
Okay, last but not least, white.
All right.
It seems so simple, but it has such a powerful presence. I always think purity, cleanliness, a sense of spaciousness.
White is the color of new beginnings, innocence, simplicity. It's often associated with peace, clarity, and light.
Like a fresh coat of white paint.
Exactly.
It can instantly make a room feel bigger.
Yeah.
Brighter, more airy.
Like a blank canvas ready for anything.
Yeah, but too much white can also feel a bit sterile and cold, right?
That's true.
Like a hospital room. Yeah. Or a minimalist apartment that's a little too Spartan.
That's a great point.
Right.
So while white can create a sense of calm and spaciousness, too much of it can feel impersonal and sterile. It's about finding that right balance and incorporating other elements to add warmth and personality.
So maybe I need to rethink that all-white kitchen.
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay, so we've covered a whole rainbow of colors here.
We have.
And it's clear that they're not just pretty to look at.
Right.
They have a real impact on how we feel and behave.
They really do.
This is all so fascinating.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're just scratching the surface of color psychology.
Yeah.
Once you become aware of its power, you start to see it everywhere and understand how it's subtly influencing us all the time.
Like we've unlocked this secret code.
You have.
But how do we actually use this knowledge in our daily lives?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like it feels like there's so much potential here.
Yeah.
Can we really use color strategically to create certain moods, to influence perceptions, and even achieve certain goals?
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell me more.
Yeah, that's what we'll be exploring next. So from marketing and branding to interior design, even fashion color psychology can transform how we interact with the world around us.
Oh, wow. This is blowing my mind. I can't wait to dive in and see how we can harness the power of color, like to our advantage.
Let's do it. Let's say you're creating like an ad campaign for a new energy drink.
Okay.
What colors would you use to get people like pumped up and ready to hit the gym?
I'm picturing like bold colors.
Yeah.
Like reds, oranges.
Yes.
To signal that boost of energy.
Exactly. Red for that go-getter attitude, orange for a dose of fun and enthusiasm.
Yeah, like those are the colors you see for like sports drinks and stuff.
Totally. But now imagine you're designing the website for a meditation app.
Okay, very different vibe.
Right?
You'd need something more calming.
Yes. Yeah. In that case, you might opt for like cool blues and greens.
Oh, yeah.
They're associated with peace, tranquility, mental clarity.
To promote a sense of relaxation.
Exactly.
Mindfulness.
Yeah, so it's about tailoring your color choices to the specific message.
Right.
And feeling you want to evoke.
Like color is this tool to guide the viewer's experience.
It is. It's like choosing the right music for a movie scene.
Oh, I like that.
The colors set the stage for the emotions and actions you want to inspire.
And this applies beyond just marketing and branding, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like our homes, our personal spaces.
Absolutely. Interior design is huge for this. Think about how you feel in a room painted a soothing lavender versus one with bright red walls.
Oh, yeah. Lavender is definitely for a bedroom.
Yes.
Relaxation, good night's sleep.
Exactly. Red is a great accent color, but maybe not for spaces where you want to unwind.
No, I would be like wide awake.
Right. If you want a productive home office, though, consider blues and greens.
Oh, yeah.
To help with concentration.
And maybe a little yellow for a creative boost.
Exactly. You can design your spaces to support your mood.
Yeah, like I never thought of it that way.
It's pretty powerful.
That's so cool. Okay, but what about clothing choices?
Oh, yeah.
Do those send a message too?
For sure. What we wear is nonverbal communication. Think about how you perceive someone in a sharp black suit versus someone in a flowy floral dress.
Yeah, totally different.
Very different images, right?
So my all-black wardrobe says power and sophistication.
It does.
But maybe not the best choice for making friends at a picnic.
That's a good point. Black can create a sense of distance,
Right.
while brighter colors are more approachable.
Right.
But again, it depends on the context.
So I can use color to shape how others see me.
Yes, you can.
It's like a secret weapon.
It's not about manipulation, though.
Right.
It's about understanding how your choices influence perceptions
Yeah.
and using color to express yourself.
Okay, so it's about intention.
Yes, intentionality.
And authenticity.
That's it.
This is making me rethink getting dressed in the morning.
A little bit.
It's not just what looks good, it's what message I want to send.
Exactly. And for entrepreneurs or freelancers building their personal brands, this is key. Your brand colors are an extension of your values, your style, the feeling you want your audience to experience.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're a life coach helping people find joy and purpose, you wouldn't want a dark and somber color scheme.
Right. It would be very off-brand.
Yeah, you want colors that align with your message, like bright yellows, oranges, or uplifting greens.
Those would resonate so much better.
Yeah, they'd connect with that sense of optimism.
It's amazing how much goes into branding. I feel like color is this powerful tool that many people don't even think about.
Yeah, most people just go with what they like.
Right.
But once you understand the power of color, you can use it to connect with your audience, build trust, make an impression.
This has been so eye-opening.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm seeing color with this whole new awareness.
I love that.
It's not just aesthetics anymore. It's how it influences us on a psychological and even emotional level.
Yeah, it's powerful stuff.
So we've uncovered this hidden language that's been all around us, influencing our perceptions in ways we didn't even realize.
It really is everywhere.
And now that we're aware of it, we can start using it to create spaces, experiences, even personal styles that reflect who we are.
Exactly, and what you want to achieve.
It's so exciting.
It is. Understanding color psychology isn't just about knowledge.
Right.
It's about empowering ourselves to make better choices and create positive change.
This has been such an incredible journey. I feel like I have all these new tools now to use color to my advantage.
That's great to hear.
Is there like a final takeaway, a key piece of wisdom you'd like to leave our listeners with?
I think the most important thing is to remember color is a powerful form of communication.
Okay.
Just like you choose your words carefully to convey a message, you can use color to express emotions, create moods, inspire actions.
So it's not just picking colors we like. It's about understanding those subtle messages.
Yeah, and using them with intention.
Color becomes this tool for self-expression and connection.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like this hidden language we've been speaking and hearing all along, but we didn't even know it.
Right. And now we can be fluent.
Yeah, exactly. Now you can speak color.
I like that. Okay, so we've talked about marketing, interior design, even fashion. Are there other areas where color psychology is like super important?
Oh, yeah, tons. Like think about healthcare.
Okay.
Hospitals often use calming blues and greens to create a sense of peace and healing.
That makes sense.
Or in education.
Okay.
Bright colors like yellows and oranges can stimulate creativity and engagement in classrooms.
So we're surrounded by these subtle color cues.
We are. They're everywhere, shaping our experiences without us even realizing it.
It's like this whole other layer of communication.
It really is. And once you understand it, you can start to use it to your advantage.
Yeah, like how...
Well, think about your workspace.
Okay.
If you're feeling uninspired, maybe add a pop of yellow to your desk.
For a boost of creativity.
Exactly. Or if you're feeling overwhelmed, try incorporating some calming blue elements.
I never would have thought of that before.
It's all about creating an environment that supports your well-being.
This is making me want to like redecorate my whole office.
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay, but beyond just our physical spaces, how can we use color to like improve our mental and emotional state?
Well, color can be a powerful tool for self-care.
In what way?
If you're feeling stressed, try surrounding yourself with calming greens and blues.
Like taking a walk in nature.
Exactly. Or if you need an energy boost, wear a bright red outfit.
Ooh, yeah.
It can instantly lift your mood.
I'm starting to see how color can be like this secret weapon for feeling better.
It can be. It's all about understanding the power of color and using it intentionally.
This has been such an eye-opening conversation. I feel like I have a whole new appreciation for the world of color.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Is there anything else you want to leave our listeners with as we wrap up our colorful journey?
I think the most important thing is to stay curious. Keep exploring the world of color. Pay attention to how it makes you feel, and don't be afraid to experiment.
That's great advice. Experiment with color.
Yes, have fun with it.
This has been an amazing deep dive into color psychology.
Oh.
I'm going to be looking at the world in a whole new way now.
That's what I like to hear.
Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your insights.
It was my pleasure.
And to all our listeners out there, keep those color wheels spinning, and we'll see you next time.